Here's the plan. I've got a new music album coming out, and it needs to be organically marketed on Instagram. I've spent countless hours learning Marketing 101 from none other than the best YouTubers on the platform, and the number one thing that I learned was to never give up. So, I pre-batched 90 contents of high-value status before the initiation of my campaign so I wouldn't be dissuaded by inevitable metrics and I could march onwards like the guy in this funny image. 90 days and 90 posts later, well, let's just let the results speak for themselves. Go on, editor. Show me what it means to be successful on Instagram! Okay, let me take you through it. I naturally started off with my least appealing content. Did I say high value all the time? However, I had to establish myself. This is much needed exposition. I needed to build a repertoire of press photos before I could really step my game up. Rule number 1 of music marketing: you have to brand yourself, not with a cattle brander. I'm talking about establishing your iconography down to the very hexadecimal color code that you use. Why? Maybe so someone can identify you in their explore page easier? I can't possibly see how pigeonholing your style can go wrong in the future. Rule number 2, appeal to the pathos. Because strangers on the internet want nothing more than to learn all about the guy on their explore page that they'll never meet in real life. For example, here's music that'll never be finished because my laptop was stolen. There, I told you an authentic story about myself. Now can we be intangible BFFLs forever? Because that seems healthy. Every hashtag OST Tuesday, I showcase my video game soundtrack for the Pokemon game that I made. Here are the stats for week 1. Not too shabby, although these are lifetime stats and most of the stats are from, most of the likes are from bots, as you can see. Week 2, oh, it's a little point and click adventure. Do you see that in the comments? Rule number 3, always include a call to action so you can remind people how eager they are to engage with you. I love sake, screams the average 18-year-old Instagram user in my comments. Here I start showcasing some real music from my first EP, accompanied by some cool, sweet visuals. Another press photo. Remind you of anything? I started teasing my upcoming single with vague imagery because that's what bands do. Hashtag Tuesday. Here are the stats. Actually, less than the prior week. Week 3, another song from my EP. This one actually grossed the most amount of engagement somehow, but it only got 17 likes. I guess this combo of hashtags were somewhat effective. Rule number 4 of music marketing: always use 30 hashtags, and use 0 hashtags, and use a moderate amount of hashtags, and hide your hashtags, and inject your hashtags directly into your descriptions. I hope that was helpful. Here's a reveal of my new singles album artwork. I was genuinely, look at this, I was genuinely impressed by the, what do you call it, 3D rendering. Sorry, I was gushing. More music from my EP. You can tell I was bringing out the big dogs this week. Big dogs, big cats.
Hello?
I tried driving people to my YouTube to see the visualizer with the promise of cute cats. There's a bonus rule for you. People love cats. Here are the stats. Nothing in the single digits, gang. Week 4. Watch out. Oh no, this is Killabones of Yore. He's coming. This one, people love skeletons. This one got like 25 likes or something. Here's the accompanying IG story. I don't know what I meant by this. Finally, a teaser of my upcoming single, Mardi Gras. The next day, on Friday, it released. My single got this amount of plays on Spotify that day. Wait, I can't actually give you the statistics because Spotify for oh no, Spotify for artist historical data no longer compiles, well, historical data. But trust me, I can assure you that it probably got like 900 plays. Here are the total stats for this week. Week 5, you see those green cells? That means I got over 30 likes. On this week's OST Tuesday, not sure why. There's not much going on with it. And on this, it's just my face. Here are the stats. Week 6, this week's for the did I do that right? This week's for the frogs. Fun fact, I made this fan art for an account called Sticky Frogs, and I messaged them the fan art, and they said, "Oh, that's great. Can we post it on our page?" And I said, "Sure." You've fallen right into my marketing trap. They never posted it. Leaping your way are this week's stats. Week 7. Damn, who's this with 571 reach? The Eggman makes a return, and the masses are delighted. I tease my next single's album artwork. This week had more 30s than the preceding weeks. Am I growing? Or are my metrics just bloated from fake engagement from the Telegram freaks? I have to tell you something, I have to come clean. Around the 8-week mark, in preparation for my next single's release, I joined an engagement circle so that fake friends could boost engagement on select posts. Not every post, mind you, only 1 of 7 this week. However, most everything is still in green. I wouldn't recommend joining a fake friends, and I don't think it makes a fucking difference, man. You've got cats. You've got me. But most importantly, I've released my next single to the tune of 44 likes and 19 follows thanks to my fake friends. Say hello, fake friends.
Hello!
Do these 44 likes mean anything in the grand scheme of things? Remember, the eye was always to market our music. I wish I could tell you how many likes I got on, or how many listens I got on Spotify, but wait, hold on. I could probably at least check how many clicks my landing page got. Oh, I forgot this happened. And then I had this. Oh my god. And then I had this exchange. Hi, I'm trying to access my SmartEarl account, but I can't. SmartEarl has been acquired by Linkfire. You can sign up for a free ad-supported account with us here, or pick any of the paid plans, and I'll be later. Hi, just following up, and then I respond, "Thanks, Alex. Sadly, the way SmartEarl's free option was built made it exclusively useful for what I needed as a minor artist. The internet is dying." Week 9. More cats. This one got 19 follows. More tunes. A reminder to stream my new single. A lyric video for my new single. It's all business as usual, and holy, what happened? Oh my god, 4,000? I've finally been recognized on day 63? What was it for? One of my singles? Video game music perhaps? Or is it just art that I poured my heart into? What could it be? What could it be? I feel like Jesus has been seen in Ohio. Please tell me, what was the post that went viral? That's it? Just a toad? Running? In a loop? The Snap Me, 52 followers. I remember being very upset that day. Let's see if those 52 followers made a difference in the next week. Week 10. Roughly the same metrics. Those 52 followers are here for toads, not music, I think. However, let's take a step back and look deeper into that toad, because here's one of the comments that actually gave me a taste of what success on Instagram looks like, and should offer you some perspective into what Instagram is really all about. It genuinely made me jump for joy, and I'll dissect that toad later. Here are the stats for week 10. On day 70, I made a bonus frog post just to throw some feelers out there. I used the same hashtags. I wanted to see what the spirit of Instagram was all about, but this time with some actual artistic expression involved. 724 likes. So I guess that's rule number 6. Take whatever post performed the best and just serve it again, but on a different platter. I'm losing steam. God, I'm sweating and I'm losing steam. How the hell do people do this for like longer than an hour? I'm telling you, I need to pick me up. Hold on. Unfortunately, I couldn't just rebrand and do nothing but toads, because I had all this pre-batched content that I had to continue on with. This pre-batched stinky-ass content. The show must go on into week 11. I reveal my full album artwork, my real full album, as well as release my final single. And for OST Tuesday, I'm proud of this one. It got me 120 likes. Which almost makes sense because it's the perfect blend of absurd shitpost with cottagecore, the kind of cottagecore that like Instagram pansexuals love. I may have found my audience. I also throw the masses a bone with another. Oh well, I don't want to spoil the surprise. Frog in a box. Overall, I may need to adjust the success threshold to 40. Week 12, we're nearing the end. We have some misses, but we have some 50s too. And you gotta rep the t-shirt that doesn't exist.
1990.
Week 13. This is probably where I have to be like, I have to go to bed and you're about to witness a wardrobe change. But hey, if you're still watching, so am I. Week 13. Here's the final video game song. Overall, I'd like to point out that even though I didn't get a lot of followers, I still had a lot of fun learning the 3D kind of computer science side of things. And finally, the full album is released to the tune of an indescribable amount of listens. Here are the full stats. And when you visualize my likes over time, it's generally an upwards curve. Just don't look at that outlier. Oh my god! I mean, you can tell from reach, it is actually, it is going somewhere. Perhaps even parabolically, I don't know. But naturally, there was an epilogue of late bloom posts, specifically posts I made to hone my Instagram skills. Like the classic, which quirky character are you? This was also during a time when Reels were separate from Instagram videos, so Instagram was rewarding Reels with more exposure. So here's a vertical saga of me restoring a Macintosh LC3, which was well received, even more so on TikTok. It makes sense though because it's interesting. It's valuable in that it's interesting, especially to people who hate art. Just kidding. Unfortunately, I can't just make my everything around restoring the same Macintosh. So what to do when you have a successful post? Here are the bonus stats. But guys, wait, aren't you interested in the ultimate extent of my artistic talents? No? But I swear, I poured my heart into it. Oh, you may be saying, oh, he's entitled, he's whining. I'm not entitled. Sure, it's a nice little feat to make an album, but I'm not entitled to anything more than a sense of self-accomplishment, you know? Look, I shouldn't need to state the obvious, but we should be making art for the sake of making art, right? But damn it, if humans didn't innately yearn from validation from their peers. Also, it's sad that when I think about my 10-year-old little boy self who had such high aspirations, that I gotta lay out real world expectations, bars, to this little guy and be like, hey buddy, sorry the Maserati didn't work out, but at least you got recognition from Norge, period 144. And look, I'm just rambling, and you probably won't resonate with this unless you're someone who wants eyes on their art but doesn't like making mainstream stuff. In which case, yeah, it sucks, and we can commiserate all day, or
you can make Minecraft shitposts, baby. Yeah, suck my dick.
Look at this. You see this? Oh, this one almost got 12. Let's freaking go. I'm not saying art accounts can't be successful. If I just search art and do the top posts, like what happens? I don't know, and you got 60, 68K, 29K, 69K, I don't know, 12, oh, we got some small stuff here. It's AI, never mind. Hey, it's Minecraft. Let me see my regular account, which is more geared towards a normal person's experience, and we have that feeling when lobotomy is tomorrow. That's already at like 60% more likes than any of like the average art I just showed you. This cat's doing numbers. This fish is doing numbers. This guy, I've been seeing this thing on my feed.
How excited are you?
I think the top performing posts on Instagram are just something that isn't necessarily art. It's memes, it's shit posts, it's a lot of brain rot, but it's also your classic like kind of trad wives, people making fun recipes. I don't know how to explain it really. I'm not like an Instagram scientist by any means. And here's where I get mad. Any video like this is complete and utter bullshit. Give up on trying to crack this Instagram code. Don't obsess over hashtags to this degree. Yeah, they have a time and a place, but this is maniacal. It's all about making art, learning how to make art, learning discipline to continue making art, and making friends. No, not those friends. Maybe more like outside friends. But what if I need validation, or else I'll snap? You see, what if I snap? What if I follow those 6 rules? Because who cares? Why are you caring about Instagram algorithm hacks? Like, do yourself a favor, don't get lost in the sauce, and especially don't watch videos like this that just regurgitate the same stuff, the same hacks over and over again without actually saying anything novel. Whoa, Adam, buddy. Okay, I'm not here to rag on the Instagram. YouTube marketers. They need their bag too, I get it. Daddy, what if I want to rag on the marketing nerds? Not now, my child. Maybe in the next video. Can you look me in the eye and really say that you don't feel absolutely stupid asking people to follow and hit the bell as if they'll say, Eureka! I almost forgot to follow you. Why does that feel like, if you don't follow, there'll be no dinner for kitten? So, right. Then what? Then what? I think the biggest thing that we've forgotten how to do in this dopamine sucking era of smartphones is how to, as cliche as it sounds, how to love the journey and instead of the destination. I started making music because I wanted to make music that didn't exist yet, and the Instagram campaign was just a afterthought during lockdown, which devolved into a means of disappointing myself and even becoming disappointed in my music. In fact, I can say now that I'd still come back to listen to my music. You know, I didn't try to make it mainstream or make it anything other than what I wanted, and I think that's the greatest gift to myself, you know. I wish I spent more time making music as opposed to researching on YouTube. But hey, you live, you learn, and then you die. With that being said, are you gonna subscribe? Wait! I forgot to finish the cautionary tale of why. Why did this fail, in spite of the consistency, etc., etc.? Well, kind of, you don't really have to reach to find an answer for it. I mean, if you've used Instagram for more than 2 days, you would know what actually works on Instagram. I think the best sort of comparison I can make is like, say you have an artist, right? You like an artist, you already have found them through either radio play or Spotify radio or anything else that involves actual marketing. So you go to their Instagram page so you can follow them. You can stay updated on tour dates or merch or new albums, for example. But they might also give you a little bonus visual here and there too. But those visuals are not they're not content. They're not trying to accumulate an audience with their content. That is kind of like the little silly visuals that I have been doing. Little nuggets of, oh, cool, that's nice. But they're not going to be stood alone. Say, for example, you make cooking videos. Put the music underneath the cooking video. If you have something that you're trying to advertise, you sneak that in there. This guy, you may have seen him before. He's literally doing prank videos, and the whole punchline is accompanied by his music. And it gets millions of views because it's a prank video. Whoa, like this is caveman type Instagram science. Yeah, dopamine, hell yeah. Dopamine, yeah. Anyway,